Oh no. What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Box Out Boys podcast. We are the NBA podcast of the people, your home for lukewarm takes and substandard analysis. I'm Titus Two Shots Dominguez, and with me tonight is Chris, the stats man Gorman. Hit him with the stats, Chris.
Hey. The Joel Embiid missed his 400th career game the other night in 10 and a half seasons. The man, out of 846 possible games, has played in 446, nearly slightly above half
Good math.
of potential games. Unbelievable seeing, hey, we always talk about Joel Embiid. There's so much here. One of my favorite stats I think I've delivered for the year for this is that's a crazy stat.
How did we get on that PTO schedule?
Yeah,
that's right, man. This is Europe PTO right here.
He's always available.
If he's in the Euro League, anyways.
The lawn boss, Joey McCroskey, get that, Joe.
Just the thought to everybody. I know it's getting warm out here in Chicagoland, but
Yeah,
a little too early to be fertilizing your lawn. Okay, so not there yet.
Not there yet.
Not there yet. But it is the right time to be ordering your seeds for your gardens. Okay.
All right.
Don't have to worry about me,
seed
Joey.
orders placed.
The lawn tips, garden tips may be coming soon. It's about that time.
It is.
Oh man, we're getting it's the changing of the seasons. It's great. All-Star Week is almost here, and that's the theme for tonight's show. We got the All-Star teams announced. Why we're doing this Thursday night, not Wednesday night. Coughing is
Everybody's coughing. Well,
It's just you, Joey.
It's just
I was on mute, wasn't I? Muted, right?
No.
no, you missed
No, I didn't. My bad.
It's all right.
My apologies.
Joey,
I thought I hit the mute button. I'm coming off the flu here. Okay, I'm coming off.
he's coming off the flu game. It's all right, but it's okay because we're
Influenza
announcing. We're
A.
talking about the All-Star teams, guys. It's gonna be a fun show. We're gonna break down who made the team. We got the starters announced last week, and then we got the full reserves tonight. We're going to maybe talk about some snubs, and then we're going to have a little fun, and we're going to draft 3 separate teams, boys. Is that how we're doing this? A la Shaq, Kenny.
888.
888. All right. Hopefully we figured out a order. Around there. Nope.
All
right,
no,
well,
but I think we can figure it out pretty quickly.
On the fly,
it.
should be
Okay.
pretty easy. All right. First, I'll go in the Eastern Conference. We got the starters: Giannis, Brunson, Mitchell, Tatum, and Towns. And then coming off the bench, we got Brown, Siakam, Garland, Cade, Mobley, Lillard, and Hero. All right. Any big surprises here on the Eastern Conference? Maybe a few, perchance, in any other Eastern Conference snubs?
Baby.
Hero, Chris, you're
What?
going right in there.
What are we talking about? Tyler Hero?
Tyler Hero got in. Was he on the radar at all?
Not on our radar.
Not
I
on
looked
our
at our
radar.
list. We didn't have him on the list.
Not even on the list. Okay.
I get it. I don't know, man. Like, we had Trey, we had Maxey, we had Levine. Maybe Hero would have been like, I think maybe we mentioned Hero, but I didn't even write his name down. Tyler Hero.
I don't
I'm like, the Heat. I don't know. Like, they're in here. Sure, his numbers are up 24.6 points per game. But just looking at the stats, looking at his advanced stats, box plus minus 3.5. LaMelo, who ended up, to me, I'm shocked.
Yeah.
Because the fans loved him. By the fans, I mean the 13-year-olds that voted for him, right?
Aggressively loved him.
Aggressively. He box plus minus 4.9 for LaMelo. For those at home, 1.4 difference in box plus minus better for LaMelo. Vorp is 1.8 for LaMelo, 2.2 for Tyler. So I don't know. But the box plus minus stats lean LaMelo, and I get it. Miami overall is better. They also have better players. Tyler Hero did not deserve it over LaMelo Ball. That was the weirdest one to me. I get it. The record's better, but that's just no.
It was a little weird to see his name on there.
Is it like a pity pick? Like, hey, you've been dealing with a lot down there in Miami.
That's kind of
so, like,
yeah.
You guys got a lot going on.
Good for you
there.
keeping it together,
Yeah.
and he's your buddy, and it's been tough for you. So here you go.
Here you go. Here,
I feel like though they've been trying to push Tyler Hero on us for like 3 years now.
we're trying to make Hero happen.
They've been trying.
Happening, man. Apparently.
Happening.
But on the LaMelo part though, like, for a league that prides itself on like being accessible to fans, right? Like in terms of like available content and data and stats and everything that they make, like all the other leagues, right, have big problems with like people doing podcasts and using their clips and stuff. And a lot of NBA doesn't really care.
Yeah.
It's like their thing.
Yeah.
And then you get a guy who gets the most fan votes, and then you just leave him off completely.
That is
like if you're a kid, if
aggressive.
you're like a 12 or 13 year old, I know we would laugh like, oh, a bunch of aggressive 12-year-olds, but like, could you imagine if we were that, like, if we were that age, right, and we all voted for, you know, LeBron?
Let's say it was Steph Curry before he was really great.
Yeah, it was like, kids are gonna be like, okay, this is stupid. I don't like this. They're not gonna pick my favorite guy. I'm not interested. I'm out. This just doesn't make any sense to me.
Weird move by the
he's
NBA.
bad. Like, it wasn't like he was bad. The team's bad, but that's not his fault.
He's averaging nearly 30 points a game.
It's ridiculous. It makes sense.
His numbers are stupid.
And
they need to expand. Man. They need to expand the rosters.
Let's not do this. No.
Expanding
playoffs does not work.
5 minutes into the.
I mean,
expand the roster.
Is this not the perfect case for it though? In a season,
well, with the 3 teams,
in a season where you're doing the 3 teams, you're changing everything up, and then you get a guy who's your number 1 fan vote getter, and then he gets left off because his team has 8 wins.
Yeah,
like
they have 12 wins. To be fair,
okay, that was under still, with 8 wins, but like they got 12 wins. Like,
does that feel like maybe because obviously with that much fan vote, he obviously got nothing in the players and coaches vote because
that's why I'm
aggregated,
shocked
it's weighted like. That's the fans asking for something like Joey said, and then that's the NBA going, no, dude, not this guy.
Yeah,
and not necessarily like the NBA in general. It's the coaches and players going.
I wonder if the coaches coaches probably saw the fan vote and like, no, I'm not voting for LaMelo.
Well, yeah,
right.
You know, it's like they
overemphasize.
Too many of them were like, no, I'm not doing that. When like Tyler, okay, so another thing with Tyler Hero, I would get it if Miami was like 2nd or maybe 4th even in the East. They're 500. They're 23-23. You don't need an all-star for 23.
Might as well put Levine on there.
Just put right. They're 20-28. The Bulls are in a slide. But like it's just, you don't need to put an all-star for a 500 team. So like in that sense, I'm like, just give it to the best player who has the better stats. LaMelo is the more exciting, fun player as well. Yeah, the Tyler Hero one was just like absurd.
Like, wouldn't you want your like swaggiest dude there? Like LaMelo was built for
the aura. You gotta use aura. That's
aura is the word. That's the word.
He's got aura.
He's got aura.
Swag is dead.
Swag is dead. What are you, an old man, Joey?
Yes, I am. Oh, you kids and your swag.
Kids and your swag. Oh, excuse us, Dad.
Wow.
Yeah. I can't believe I'm surprised too he didn't make it. Maxey was a weird one not being on there. Trae Young not being on. I'm trying to think some other guys in the East. Halliburton, Levine.
3 guys right off the
should
bat
be mentioned.
Should have made it.
Yeah. I think Tyler Hero's
Maxey and Trae, honestly, I'd rather them over LaMelo and over Hero. Yeah.
I mean, Trae's leading the league in assists, so
I just put LaMelo because of the fan vote. But yeah.
Any other names? I mean,
I guess when you look at Hero and Levine heads up this season, Hero is performing slightly better.
Okay. We didn't even Levine. Yeah, that's fine. Sorry, Joe.
I was thinking one, but
I just feel like Levine's he should be mentioned category.
Well, I was thinking like, because the big downfall that everybody's talking about with LaMelo and Trae and Halliburton is like the efficiency numbers, right? That they're just not there. And Zach was the efficient one of that group. Like, so I was curious, but it's not that stark of a difference. Different. It's different, but it's not enough for you to be like, oh, okay, this guy's clearly a better choice.
You should just mention his name. That's all we gotta do with Zach. We just gotta go. And Zach Levine should be mentioned. All right, let's go to the Western Conference.
Wait. Sorry, I wanted to mention Pascal Siakam.
Moving to the West. No, I'm just kidding.
Hang on, Pascal.
Pascal.
You can have him. Staple
also feels weird.
was it a weird one? But like another like, oh, this team's 500, so they need an all-star.
Is this
Jared
recency,
Allen?
though?
Do we care? Like, I don't know. All right, maybe not.
Is Pascal just purely on like the recency thing that like everybody wanted the Pacers to be a story because they were a story last year and then they were really bad this season and then they kind of have started to come off of it, and it's because of Pascal.
To that point, do you think because like they also had already planned Indiana to go to Paris with San Antonio, were they already prepping for Indiana to be a team?
Yeah,
and,
they might have had.
They're finally turned on. It's like, oh, good, they're finally a team. Okay, Halbert's not really doing much. Not really Miles. Let's give it to Pascal. I get the fifth seed, so maybe that I at least understand a little bit more. But Jared Allen,
yeah, he's the guy.
Should have been the guy. I think
the Cavs should have got 4.
Pascal's pretty. I mean, if you look like the past like 15 games, it's been really good. Everything before that was kind of like a mixed bag, but up before that.
I mean, he's a good player. There's no doubt.
He's a good player. I can live with that one. I think Hero.
Yeah, I can live with that one.
Hero is
all right, Hero is the biggest one.
I think if the Cavs had kept that pace up, that 70-win game pace up, I think you might have seen Jared Allen. But the fact that
they had a bad Thunder loss was terrible.
Yeah,
that was.
A couple of
I'm like, ooh, is this actually a team? I don't know if this is a team. Yeah. They're gonna make it out of
that blowout. Yeah, that wasn't a good one. All right.
Okay.
Is this maybe too, as we can get into some later snubs, maybe an argument for, not having the conference affiliation, but we'll go ahead and get to the next. So, Western Conference starters, Steph, Durant, Shea, LeBron, and Jokic. I think we're maybe all good there, except for maybe LeBron. Edwards, Davis.
Wait, no, LeBron.
You said it. You said
Anyways,
it.
I mean, as a starter,
we had it. That's what we had. We're good.
All right. On the bench, Edwards, Davis, Harden, Jaren Jackson Jr., Sengun, Jalen Williams, and Wembanyama making his first All-Star game. I think the big snub people were talking about here is Sabonis, and maybe could have been dropped in there for like a Siakam type. But any other names standing out to you guys here on this one? Joey, we'll start with you here on the Western Conference.
Yeah,
this one seemed pretty cookie cutter, maybe.
I was surprised to see Harden.
Yeah, he may be legacy pick there.
I guess though, because the Clippers are definitely overachieving versus what everybody thought. Like they were kind of pegged as being a really bad team this year, right? And they've been
they're 27-20.
They've been doing a lot better, obviously. So I guess it makes sense. But Sabonis is tough. I mean, he's averaging career highs, and I know we did the most underrated player a few weeks back. I had Sabonis on there and had the full breakdown of his snubs throughout the years, and this is his career best season across the board in terms of points, rebound. It's everything. Points, rebounds, not assists, I guess, but efficiency wise, everything is a career high. I think maybe because the Kings aren't great. The Kings were better. Do you think he gets in? I mean, they were great. They were good last year and the year before, and he still didn't get in. So I feel like
So
I feel like there's.
I think if the Kings had a better record than the Clippers, would he get in over Harding? Is that possible, or do they need? Is that positionally not possible?
That might be a positional thing. I'd have to, because it looks like they got the two. It looks like Edwards and Harden are the two guards, and then like Jalen Williams and Wemby are kind of the.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's 80. There's already Davis, Wemby, Sengun, and JJ. So there's already 4.
Or is like
you kind of need another guard. Yeah.
Is the problem that all non-super athletic big men are compared to Jokic, and if you're not Jokic, you're nothing?
I mean, Sabonis is something.
Man,
people like Jokic.
Like in terms of like the respect
Jokic,
factor, like because like Giannis is his own world, right? Like like
there's still no one.
There's like Giannis and Jokic are the two pillars of big men.
And if you don't like fit in that archetype, you're just kind of like, you're like.
Well, Sengun got in. So like what NBA Reddit has been on has been Sengun against Sabonis.
JJJ got in too?
Sabonis beats JJJ. Hang on. Let's talk about Sengun and Sabonis first. So Sabonis 2-0 against the regular season against Sengun. Beats him in every category except steals and blocks, which they're not steals and blocks guys either way. It doesn't matter. But like it'd be weird if Houston didn't get an all-star.
Yeah.
Right. And like I think like when we did these predictions a week or two ago, Sabonis, we knew Sabonis was going to be the guy left off, right? Like we just looked at it, we're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's going to be Sabonis. This sucks. He shouldn't be off.
But
he is, because who are you going to take off?
Yeah.
Sengun? Houston's second in the West.
Right.
What do you?
they got to have somebody.
Jaren Jackson Jr. is the only.
Jr.
He's third in the West.
Yeah.
Wemby's Wemby. Anthony Davis is Anthony Davis. Like, so then Sabonis has to. If his Sabonis is in the East, if he had still been in Indiana, he'd be in that Pascal spot right now, right? He'd be
that's where I'm
Pascal.
thinking. Yeah.
Fair. That's a good point.
But
Oh man. Yeah, I think you're right. When you kind of break it down, where are you putting them in?
it's tough.
Yeah.
Tough.
Tough.
West is tough. I mean, the Mavericks didn't get anybody. Interesting.
Yeah.
I thought Kyrie might make it
Yeah,
over
he was
Harden,
a
but
snub.
I think Harden got it because he's played more games, and Clippers are better than Dallas right now by one game, but like
No
one and a half.
Booker, no Fox, no Sabonis. We talked about him.
That's fine.
No Norman Powell. So it looks like Harden got in over Powell.
Pow!
Pow.
Either one of those is fine. I mean,
Yeah, I think the West is a little more cut and dry.
We okay with Jalen Williams? I'm assuming yes. Thunder should
Yeah,
have.
I mean they're
Oh,
the
yeah.
best team
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the league. He's the second best player. Are we okay with? I kind of made that little passing remark there. LeBron as a starter. I mean that's obviously a legacy pick there, but I mean he's been playing good. But starter, all-star starter.
That's where I think. How much does the fan vote matter? After the LaMelo
It's 50%.
I think it's 50.
It's not.
and
Is it
then-
really 50?
I think it's 50.
And then-
And then
LaMelo-
it's 25, 25.
Did LaMelo get negative from coaches? I'm
That's
still,
what I mean. He
still
got
confused by that
nothing
one.
from anybody,
He's
man.
getting no
LeBron's been
respect.
good enough, dude. He's
He's been good enough. Yeah.
He's like to be fair though, to be a starter, but like who do you is he?
So this is my thought. This is probably LeBron's. Well, who knows what's going on, but like LeBron's last year's a starter. Wemby's probably the starter in the front court next year.
Probably.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely.
And then
Especially
from
when Fox gets there, right?
going forward, when Fox gets there, we could maybe touch on that. But I think this is maybe Wemby's sort of coming out party, and then or welcome to the All-Star, and then maybe next year starts the parade of All-Star starters for Wembanyama. So
I think you're probably on to something.
yeah, so maybe they were like, all right, let's get LeBron this last one, and then
Or Durant, like this.
Yeah, Durant.
Is this KD's farewell? Like both of those guys.
Hey, the three of them, Steph too.
yeah, man.
It's like the Olympics all over again. It's
All
like all
over
these
again.
36-year-olds are.
I think what's weird though is like the people that you would probably put. So like you would probably think like Anthony Edwards over Steph eventually, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like
Yeah.
if the Timberwolves were
Yeah.
neck and neck with the Thunder,
Yeah.
there's probably
Oh, he would have
chance
gotten in
that-
over Curry. I
You're
think
right,
he was
he
in
probably
over
gets in
Curry
over.
last year. Yeah.
I think you're right.
So
I think it's some combo of Shea, Luca, and Edwards for the foreseeable future.
I mean, if Luka decides to get his
Yeah.
shit together,
Play.
play, care.
Ooh, I like it.
Stop being hurt.
Now that we've slandered them, should we
Should we draft them?
dabble?
Let's dabble. All right. So obviously, you guys know the format. There's going to be 3 teams and a 4th team from Friday night. I'm just going to let that breathe. So we're gonna draft our teams. Have you guys thought about any strategy here, or are you just gonna kind of wing it as you go?
Well, I want to clarify something. Are we
Yeah.
trying to build the best all-star team, or are we trying to build the best like just all-around team? Are we trying to build a team that's like entertaining in an all-star form, or are we trying to build a team that is like
I believe we are drafting a all-star team.
Yeah.
Whatever that
so a
means
little bit of
to you.
flair, little flair?
It's kind of like the
little
MVP, man. It's kind of
Yeah.
like it means
Oh,
both.
geez,
If you're
tough,
like,
yeah.
look, I want to get, guys that are the best players available, or you're like, I want to win this hypothetical tournament.
There's some bums on this list.
There's some. Now the rules are we can go anywhere. Are we doing like, we're not doing like a starter
Anywhere.
We can
just
go
yeah.
anywhere. So there's
Yeah,
no
you can-
starter pool. There's no anything.
No, I think it's fair. I don't know how they're doing it, but I'm
What order should we do this in?
Let's just go wild.
You can
Do
just go around the horn here if you want to.
we want to? Yeah, that's fine. Just circle.
Chris,
No
Joey,
snake.
me,
Just go and circle.
just going infinite. I'm fine with that.
Okay,
I go first. All right, this
Sure.
is kind of tough if I go first. I don't like this.
Yeah,
that's fine. I
Because
can
like,
go
do you
first.
want to go? All right, yeah, you go first. We'll scrutinize your pick.
Now we got to remember how this works.
All right, Joey's first, then me.
Okay.
Then
All right. I'm gonna take Giannis number 1.
Oh man, that was gonna be my pick. Good pick.
It's a great all-star pick.
All right,
Head down, run through people. It's great.
That's I think he's the number 1 pick here. I like that. I'm gonna go Steph then at my pick.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was between Steph and Jokic.
Of course you were.
Okay.
But like, because Jokic is the best player,
No.
but like
Yeah.
Steph is the most entertaining.
Yeah.
So like, I'm still gonna go. Jokic to me is entertaining. And I think he can be in this environment.
All right.
He passes it really well.
Just
People
disinterested
need
the
to
past
appreciate
2
the
games.
passes.
Yeah. So you want to take Jokic and lose
Yeah,
the
take
All-Star game? The All-Star game draft?
He's gonna win. He would win. He would at least. He's competitive.
Okay. Are you taking him?
Anyways.
Is that where
Yeah,
we're
I
at?
already did. Yeah,
Oh,
we're done.
okay.
All right. Is it
Is it-
All right.
Should we just do just Joey can go again?
Yep,
I don't-
Joey-
I don't
yeah,
care to
Joey
go back
goes,
to
yep,
me,
Joey
just
goes.
get
Yeah,
it
we're
going.
just gonna go around. I'm gonna take Anthony Edwards next.
Oh,
You motherfucker. I should have gone next.
a
You
reach.
motherfucker.
You should have got Edwards first. You took Jokic.
How is that a reach? That's not a reach.
That's a
Come
bit.
on.
Well, it's a little bit of a
You guys wouldn't have taken
Sure.
Jokic by now.
I'm just
Is
pure
that-
dumb.
No,
Is that
Jokic.
pick?
Jokic was not on my board.
Honestly, Jokic would be
Wow.
my last pick if I had.
Wow. Okay.
This was like schoolyard picking. I'm touching him last.
All right, now
Just
I
because
got,
he's fat, you jerk.
now I got some
Jeez.
decisions.
You said it.
All right, you know what? There's a lot of ways. I'm not going to overthink this. I'm going to put LeBron and Steph together. I want that to happen. All right,
Wow.
LeBron.
So-
That might be a reach, but
So you're getting like 5 minutes. Cool.
He's getting 5 minutes. Yeah,
All right.
This is not an endurance team right now.
This
I
makes
have to go
perfect
young.
sense. Titus is sticking with the legacy picks. That's
I'm
Yeah,
kind of
you know what?
confused now, but only because of Tyson. You guys, give me SGA then. I got
All
the
right,
2
that's fine.
MVPs.
I
on
thought
my
about
team. What are we
SGA.
doing here?
yeah. Titus missed on not taking SGA. I was between.
I thought
Shea
I
and-
thought about that. I thought about SGA. He feels like another guy that's not going to play hard in the All-Star game. But go ahead.
It's fair.
He's got an eye on a ring here. He's not worried.
All right. After Giannis and Ant, I'm going to add Victor Wembanyama to my team.
Yeah,
Mm.
I was hoping you'd go ahead.
I thought about him as
That's
well.
a good looking
I can't
team.
believe you passed up the first pick in this, Chris. You really
I still like my team.
screwed the pooch.
It's all right. All right, you know what? Then I'm going to keep the ball rolling. Give me Durant. Let's just keep let's just get
Wow.
Team USA together. Let's go. I'm winning.
This is
I feel like
this
I'm
is
winning
gonna be
this
like
draft.
when we drafted like our like all-time non-basketball athletes, and you picked like Mark Burley and like
Mark Burley. You know what? I
like
stand.
Yeah.
BMX, like a BMX rider,
Yeah.
Oh, was that?
Matt
No, it was
Hoffman.
the
Matt
yeah,
Hoffman.
Matt
Yeah.
Hoffman.
Or Tony Hawk. I took one of those guys. I think I might have took Tony Hawk and Matt Hoffman.
I think Tony Hawk was fine. We were okay with that one. I think
Yeah.
Matt Hoffman was the one that really.
I think I'm
Yeah,
gonna
that's
stick
it.
with my theme here. With I'm just gonna go Tatum.
Oh
boring
yes,
pick.
this is. I'm loving
Well,
the way
like-
this is breaking out here.
Give me
Yeah.
Jason Tatum, the greatest player on the best team in the league, right?
Yep, he's great.
Not the best team.
He didn't see a minute in the Olympics.
The
whatever.
Olympics. Are we talking about the
So-
Olympics?
Olympics. He was
talking
he'll be sitting
Olympics?
on your bench. Olympics here. We're talking about the Olympics. All right, Joey, you're
So the
up. You're
West
first.
Starters are gone. East is still there.
Oh, yeah, Durant's Man, the West is got decimated here. We took the West a lot.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Dame. I need some.
Ooh, some
I need some logo. I need some logo shooting to
Yeah,
combat.
he was
I like that.
He was not touching my team, so you can have him.
Yeah, well, the
Yeah.
way I've shaped
He
up, I need a
was-
little shooting here. I need some shooting.
He was it was a maybe. I got a couple ways I want to go here. Who? I think I'm gonna go who. This is I think who. All right.
Any day now.
Because I think I got some options. I think I'm gonna go Mitchell here.
Donovan
Okay.
Mitchell.
I was
I
looking
want to
at
get
him.
me. I want to
That's a
get.
good
So now
one.
my backcourt is Mitchell, Steph, LeBron, and Durant. I'm fine with this. This is great.
It's pretty good actually. Kind of seeing it shape up here now. I'm
yeah,
thinking, all right,
I'm
all right,
working with
Chris.
Mitchell's all right, I guess. I'm gonna go between two. I'm gonna go Cat.
it. Oh,
Give-
that
give
was
me
my.
Karl Anthony
Yeah, he was
Towns.
my other guy. I was debating getting.
He's
some
gonna
size
just
here.
throw it
Yeah.
from the half court line. He's a fun guy.
So you're firing it up.
He's
He's a
got a
fun
new.
guy.
Everyone likes him now that he's not in Minnesota because everyone hates Minnesota.
He's a fun guy. All right. So for my fifth, I'm gonna go. Oh gosh,
Mm-hmm.
I got some size. I got some bigs. I got some smalls. I need some mediums. Give me Give me Jaylen Brown.
Oh, all right. I was just gonna say Jaylen
Okay.
Brown. That's a
I was
good
gonna
pick.
say, which
there.
Jalen you taking here?
Jaylen
here.
Brown. Yeah, I was in between the Jalen's, but I'll take a Jalen with a Y.
All right. Wow. I got a lot here on the board. I got some thoughts. I'm going Mobley here. Give me Mobley.
Okay.
Give me some more
Kevin.
size.
Taking Evan Mobley.
Evan Mobley. Kevon
Respect
Mobley.
to the man. I'm gonna continue my trend. Alperun Sengun.
Okay, he was also in the mix there for my
I
last.
was getting a little concerned. Yeah,
I thought about it, but
Chris has the most uninspiring All-Star team of all time.
I can't
love
wait to
this
read
team.
these back. These are great teams. All right, this is my starters. This is my bench here.
We should find a way to rate these players based on some sort of rubric, so we can
Based
compare
on
who
VORP?
should their team.
Should we
Based on
warp these
VORP.
guys?
Do they warp the All-Star game?
I don't know. Oh, you know what we should do? Let's do box score. So we go all-star box score.
Plus minus.
No, we just keep track of points. So
Points.
kind of like fantasy, basically. Which team gets the most fantasy points at the end of the
like
All-Star?
that.
Fantasy points. Okay.
Yeah.
Fantasy points.
Yeah, we can do that.
Brilliant. All right, I've got them written out, so I'll take that one.
We'll
Love it. All right, so for my 6th pick, gosh, this is weird.
yeah.
I'm gonna take the next Jalen Williams.
Ooh, all right.
It's uninspiring, but I'm not inspired by a lot of names left on the list here.
Okay. Hey, I'm just gonna go Davis. I want to go Anthony Davis. Give me some more size. He's a former All-Star MVP. I like this.
I mean,
Sure.
4 of your guys are playing like 5 minutes. You got to get some. You got to get some minutes here. Titus.
Maybe here. I got time.
I'm kind of surprised this name is still on the board. Cade Cunningham.
Yeah,
Did we just forget? You guys just don't like his name.
I'm
and
fine with that.
I had Ant and Lillard, so I was like, I don't know if I need
Yeah.
another. I've been staring at him. It's a good choice though. All right. Between Garland and Brunson,
It's a tough pick there.
we'll take
It's tough.
Garland. Darius Garland.
Man, what? Okay, so why not Brunson?
Because you want to leave him for me.
So I want to leave him for Titus. No, I'm thinking. You know what? He's a better point guard on a better team.
I like it. I think All-Star game wise, I think
Brunson's a better
probably
point guard
pick.
on a better team. What do you? Or on a? Oh, you saying Garland's a better? Okay.
Yeah.
Garland's a better point guard on a better team.
I was thinking Garland's more fun and skilled, but like Brunson's the better player.
Yeah.
But like you don't want to watch him watching an All-Star.
It's kind of like Jokic. You don't want to watch him in an All-Star.
No, it's not like It's like SGA. No, it's not like Jokic. Let's get out of here. No.
You said it. That's my line tonight because you guys are just all walking yourselves into these things.
I'm taking Brunson here. Thank you. I needed the minutes. You were right, Joey.
Needed the minutes.
Brunson's probably playing a bulk of this game, and he's used to it.
This is his only time to rest all season, so I don't know,
he's
man.
He's used to it, man. So I think I'm okay. You're right. I got some, if my thing here is basically if I can get to the fourth quarter, and it's close, whatever the end of the game is for this thing, I think I'm fine. All right, Chris.
All right, so we got Hero, Siakam, JJJ, and Harden left.
Correct.
I obviously have to go JJJ. I'm not going to go with any of these remedial guards.
You want to take Tyler Hero now because we're gonna leave him there for you.
Who, me?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I actually would prefer Siakam or Harden or Hero. All right, guys.
Yeah.
Joey.
Chris got JJJ. I'm gonna take Siakam since I've got a heavy guard team here already with Ant, Lillard, Garland, pretty loaded there.
Okay.
So that leaves Titus with Hero or Harden.
I am taking Hero because I need somebody again get some minutes here. So Brunson, Hero, going to be doing some heavy lifting. I can't. I mean, come on, Harden's not going to be on my team. Are you kidding me?
It's fine. Harden's not playing anyways. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So we rip him through.
Rip him through, Joey. You got him all typed up?
Chris has Jokic, SGA, Tatum, Karl Anthony Towns, Alperen Sengun, Cade Cunningham, Jaren Jackson Jr., and James Harden.
Solid. That's solid.
It's like a B squad.
It's a B squad, but
It's a B squad.
I can't be mad at it. You know what I mean? It's good.
I don't understand how is I have MVPs all over this place.
I know, but you guys are getting run off the first
I
game.
got Rising Stars and Cade, Sengun.
Yeah.
All right.
You're building a team to win the finals. You're not building a team to win the All-Star game.
You built it like the best finals team. Like, come on, Shea,
Jesus
Tatum,
Christ.
Jokic.
You built
They're
a GOAT
crushing
squad.
everybody. Yeah.
God tier squad.
Wait, what did Titus build here? Let's talk about
All right.
Titus's team. All right, let's go.
My team
All right.
is Giannis.
Oh, Joey's team. Okay.
Anthony Edwards, Victor Wembanyama, Damian Lillard, Jaylen Brown, Jalen Williams, Darius Garland, Pascal Siakam.
I actually think I like Chris's team a little better than that.
Wow.
So the thing with your team, Joey, is how much does Dame and Giannis care?
Giannis cares.
Giannis cares.
They already care.
Great
They cared
person.
so much about the I was going to say the play-in tournament, but what was that tournament called? That
The
Emirates
in-season tournament, Emirates Cup.
the in-season tournament, right?
In-season Emirates Cup.
Emirates Cup.
Giannis has cared in every All-Star game he's played in.
Giannis cares.
Like they're gonna care again. That Giannis, yeah, okay, but in that case, Giannis
Dame
is really good.
just hoisting from half court.
Well, that's what Steph's doing. Steph and Dame are going to get in this back and forth with it.
He's doing the turnarounds and the baseline. It's okay. He's gonna.
And to be honest, Edwards was really bad. Like he low key hated the All-Star game. That guy was.
But he's also. They're small teams, right? So like if he's on a team like playing against dudes that he doesn't feel like,
him and Giannis is a problem.
Him and Giannis is a problem.
Yeah,
Wembanyama's on this squad too.
Wemby could be fun.
Wemby,
I like that.
He's
I like
blocking
that.
like 9 shots at least.
Yeah.
I like the idea of your team, but I like my team more.
I think All-Star wise, I have the team. I think real people wise, you have the squad.
I don't know. All right.
All right.
Let's
Let's
read out
retest the
Titus's.
I feel like I'm leaning Chris on that one, but
we'll call this
my
team
is
swag because you made
Team
fun
swag.
of me for saying swag, but this is the old man squad here. So it's
Oh,
Steph
it's
Curry,
swag.
LeBron James, Kevin Durant, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Anthony Davis, Jalen Brunson, and Tyler Hero.
I'm
not
winning.
good.
It's a sweep.
It's not good. You're not.
That's
All right,
sweeping.
So let's be honest. Brunson, Hero,
Davis,
maybe it and Brunson, Hero, Mobley are playing like the bulk of the minutes.
Yeah.
Right. Like Curry,
right.
LeBron, Durant, AD. Half your squad's playing like 10 minutes.
But here's what I'm saying. This is fair, but I'm saying closing lineups. I'm putting out Steph, LeBron, Durant, Mitchell, Davis is my closing lineup.
The best part is you chose box score as the metric for this being victorious, and in order for them to get stats, they have to play minutes.
I know, but I'm going theoretical for this, right? I'm trying to win a theoretical argument right now.
I feel like we all have
it's gonna be.
here.
We're gonna make it literal, I think. So
all
that's
right,
why I'm excited
let's
for
go
this.
let's go around the horn. Chris, your closing lineup. Who's your closing 5?
I think it's SGA, Cade. Tatum's got something to prove in this game, and then I don't want to say Jokic. Is Jokic really in this closing lineup? Maybe Sengun over Jokic. I'm just trying to think who else cares. And then if Cat is feeling it, Cat's still there.
Cat's closing.
If he's like been missing 10,
if he's got like 4 fouls.
Jaren Jackson Jr. comes in. He's got 4 fouls.
Cat's a pure field guy.
He's a field guy.
Yeah, he's a field guy. That's why I had to get JJJ for that backup, a strong backup there. That's it. I feel strong. Like Harden's the perfect 8th man for me because he's just coming in, doing his 8 minutes, and then just dropping out. He's fine.
He's getting you through the third quarter. I got you.
But Cade, dude, this is his first All-Star or second All-Star game for Cade.
Cade is first.
It's his first, so he's
first.
pumped. He's looking for something to prove.
He'll be nervous out there. That's great.
True.
Joey, your closing 5?
Giannis.
Giannis, okay.
Anthony Edwards.
Yep. No problem.
Darius Garland.
Okay. Small.
Jaylen Brown.
Nice.
Finals MVP.
Finals MVP, Jaylen Brown.
It's got to be Wembanyama.
Man, that's good.
Wait, not Giannis?
No, Giannis was there. Yeah.
I'm going to park Giannis and Wemby.
Wow. Score on that. Yeah, who scored the pace?
JB, yeah.
Closing lineup. We're going all defense, and Ant's going to have to carry the load scoring points here.
No, that is pretty absurd.
Anthony Edwards and Giannis.
I kind of like that. Actually, I like that a lot. I like Joey's closing group a lot.
It's all care.
Wait, who was the other guard? Who's the other guard with that?
I put Garland in there.
Garland. Okay.
It's between him and Lillard, but I think Garland would be the one I want running closing.
I think I prefer Brunson.
Brunson. He's on my team. He's in the bench.
Yeah, if we were going
Just
closing lineups, I could see Brunson, but yeah. So
I was-
Titus,
I-
yours
I-
was
Mine was
who's your
Steph,
closing?
LeBron, Durant, Mitchell, and Davis.
Steph,
Come on,
LeBron,
man.
Durant,
No,
Mitchell.
they're not. They're not playing those
Come
lists.
on,
No,
man.
I think Joey wins the closing lineup minutes.
You might be right. You might be right.
I just like that team a lot.
Really,
I like
Anthony
the length.
Davis over Mobley? I think Mobley might be a better choice for you, Titus, over AD.
I mean, it's maybe fine, but I'm trying to squeeze Brunson in there, but I'm like, who am I taking out?
You're looking at
Curry.
the Olympics,
Oh no,
right?
Curry's got to play at the end.
Curry's
yeah.
got to play. LeBron
Titus is
actually
just
might be the guy that
recreating the
sits.
Olympics.
They won the Olympics.
That's what you're recreating. You're like, hey, it's
Yeah.
crunch time in the Olympics. We want the same team out there.
And Hero, I don't think.
How's
Hero's
that
gonna make
continuity
it.
going to work when you got to guard Steph?
Continuity?
You
Yeah,
guys
that's a
didn't
good
see
one.
that clip yet? Come on.
Yeah, that's a good one.
All right.
Yeah.
Sorry, we're a little. I think that's why I love
All
about
right, I'm
the
excited. I'm excited that we're actually gonna like measure
Excited
it
that we-
out with the
yeah.
box scores.
So
Yeah, we'll
maybe
do box
the
score.
drafting of teams this way is kind of fun actually, versus having the players do it because there's like
Yeah.
some actual like chaos to this, and some of these guys might actually feel slightly more.
Dude, just seeing
I'm
Giannis
excited,
and
but-
Wemby on the same team, the same
Oh.
lineup is just absurd.
Yeah, that would be sweet.
And so, all right. This
How
is
are we
like,
gonna do box score actually? Because there's 2 games, just total of all the games that they play. So like if your team, if one of your guys
Yeah,
gets
total.
eliminated first game, then that's
Then
it.
that's
You're
it.
out. Yeah.
Ooh,
out.
okay, juicy.
It's juicy. I like it. So how do you guys think any of these teams will actually end up similar to our teams? Do you think any one of us got it right? I feel like Steph, LeBron end up on the same team somehow.
So you feel good about your team? Is that what you're saying?
No, but I feel like the NBA might do like, hey, come on, let's recreate the Olympics, like me,
I could see Shaq. I could see Shaq
Yeah.
drafting a team similar to yours, being like
right?
respecting the old heads. Like this is
Yeah.
kind of where he lies.
I'm looking for rings. I go
Yeah.
for
Kenny
rings.
Smith
and I
is taking
got-
my team because he's the only smart
Kenny
guy
Smith is taking Chris's team.
on
Yeah.
that panel.
I gotta
Barkley's
go
taking mine.
Jokic, SGA here.
Yeah, Barkley's taking mine and just shouting about size and people caring.
Like,
How you guys
Yeah.
going to paint against Wembanyama and Giannis? I can't do their voices, but
Shaq, you couldn't score on these guys. Shaq will yell, "How many rings you got?"
exactly.
It's actually might kind of work out because we kind of have similar personalities.
Yeah, this will be fun. All right, so we'll see. We'll see if anybody gets their team selected by a coach. We'll do box score to see who had the best quote unquote team
Yep.
in the All-Star game. And this might work. I'm kind of in.
feel good about it.
Are there
All right,
any
boys.
injury potentials on here? Right? There's not.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody's.
Nobody yet.
Okay.
No,
if anybody
yeah,
gets
that's
injured,
actually a
they
good
just
list
get-
for that.
If anybody is injured or replaced, they just get the replacement.
Then Sabonis will make it finally.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
when
if
Anthony
there's
Davis backs out, Titus will get
yeah,
Sabonis.
exactly. When I get a bonus, which
Who do you think's the first to get in for the East? Is it LaMelo or Trey or Maxey?
Well, LaMelo's hurt, right? I think he hurt his ankle or something,
Oh,
which is also
maybe.
weird too. I guess they didn't know this when they did the voting, but they could have put him in knowing that he wasn't going to play anyways, and somebody could win it. But
yeah.
if somebody gets hurt in the East, you don't put LaMelo in, then that's like
that's interesting.
orchestrated collusion.
Okay, so it's that much. I thought maybe Trey had like what's Atlanta's record
I mean,
right
Trey
now?
should probably get in.
They're kind of sliding though. Like
Oh, they're 22 and 20. Actually, yeah, they've been bad
Yeah.
lately.
Trey. I mean, Trey could get in. The fan vote thing is going to be
Yeah,
a sticking
that's
point.
wild.
It's going to be tough for them to overcome. It's going to be tough for them to explain themselves out of that.
It's so
one.
funny. The more I talked about it with you guys, the more insane it got in my head about how LaMelo did not make it. 'Cause At
Well,
first, I was
it's
like,
a
okay.
game for the fans. Like this
Like,
means
it's-
nothing.
50% of the vote.
Right.
That means he got nothing. He got nothing from
Yeah.
anybody else.
Yeah. And he had a lot of the fan vote. It wasn't like it
Yeah.
was close. I mean, it was by and far.
Yeah, he was the best guard. I mean, and I like when the starters came out, I was like, okay, they did the right thing. They got Brunson and
Yeah.
Mitchell in there, which was fine.
Yeah,
And then I just assumed he would be a reserve.
Yep. I
right.
guess they swerved.
And then Tyler Hero.
And then they got Tyler Hero. Maybe that's the problem. If they wouldn't get Hero, you know what I mean? Like if you had Trey Young or Maxey or somebody, I think you're like, okay,
It's heat culture, baby.
heat culture. They suspended
there.
another Joker again.
Yeah, heat culture really matters. So stupid.
All right, boys. We want to do anything else here? Maybe we got like 5-10 minutes here. We can expand.
Hey, I'm good to cut it. Like,
good to cut
do we want to talk real quick about Darren Fox or Jimmy Butler?
Sure.
Or do we want to save that for next week? Any predictions going into?
Maybe let's do that. Let's just do like a bold. Does anybody get moved? Because we'll be back next week with the trade deadline show. We're going to go next Thursday again just to make sure everything's wrapped up. But bold predictions. Is there a big name moved between now and the trade deadline? What do you guys think?
Vooch and Jimmy to the Golden State Warriors.
Wow.
Both? Wait, Jimmy Butler?
I don't know.
Yeah.
They probably can't make that work.
Okay.
But I'm just going to throw out the bold prediction.
I thought for some reason I thought you said Vooch and Levine. But, okay.
No.
Vooch and Levine would be awesome.
Vooch and Levine on that team would actually fit quite nicely.
I'd be rooting for them.
The one trade that makes the most sense to me after looking at all this is Cam Johnson to the Memphis Grizzlies.
Okay.
They have so many pieces. Yeah. It should happen. Like,
bold take.
Bold take.
Bold strategy, guys.
I'm just saying. I have for predictions.
Yeah.
Predictions
here.
It's a great prediction. No, it's a great prediction.
Jimmy Butler. Oh, what's bold? Jimmy Butler does not get moved.
Ooh, that is bold.
Is that bold?
That is bold. Is that bold?
De'Aaron Fox, like, he's supposed to get moved too. I don't think he's getting moved.
I don't think
it's too hard to move those guys. I think Cameron Johnson.
Yeah,
get that guy out of Brooklyn right now.
Yeah,
it's so stupid.
That's a great basketball move. He would be great in Memphis. I think Memphis needs to do something. I know they were sort of in conversation with about Jimmy, but Jimmy said no to Memphis. So
yeah, that doesn't fit.
Do they just do it?
Keep the alpha dog there
to do it. I don't know. It's interesting. Houston probably doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
No, Houston shouldn't. Houston shouldn't.
I think it's Golden State, maybe Denver, even though they've kind of turned around.
Sacramento, if they move De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah. The Bulls aren't doing anything.
Bulls should be on there. I mean, the reports are. Did you see the rumors that the Bulls have told other executives that they're open to trading anybody on the team except Buzelis?
No, I didn't see those reports.
Yeah, the reports that everybody on the team is fair game, except for Buzelis.
Yeah,
he's the only
two
one.
Firsts.
They're unwilling to move.
Okay. Well,
so I can see the Bulls doing something stupid. It's like, hey, Torrey Craig, Dalen Terry, and Io for like a first round in 2031 and 2 second-round picks.
In the rights for some guys in Europe.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think
or a buyout guy even worse.
Yeah,
like
I think
Kyle
Bulls,
Anderson.
Yeah, right. And he'd be bought out and go back to the Warriors.
Yeah.
There's some rumors last night floating that the Bucks were interested in Levine.
They should be.
Middleton for Zach straight up, I think almost works with some other minor things.
I would rather have Levine then.
I feel like teams really should be interested in Levine, which is surprising that I'm saying it, but he's been playing great. So
okay, so like a bold one would be like Levine gets traded to the Lakers. Like why hasn't that happened?
The Lakers are scared.
Get off of Reeves. And I know Reeves is maybe a better locker room guy. You know, he knows where to be at the right times. He knows all the plays. Like he's really heady.
It's the defense. I think that's
sneaky athletic.
Sneaky athletic. I missed that one.
He's got to go to a team.
Player.
He's got to go to a team guy that already has a defensive player. Like I think like Milwaukee kind of works. It's like you're not getting any defense out of him, right? You're just basically saying like we need you to come in here and shoot 50% from the field and 40% from three and put up 20 a game. That's
where Orlando would be a lot of fun for Levine, but we're not trading with Orlando again. Let's not get
ripped off again.
They don't. Yeah, I feel like they just are like we need to get our act together and have the guys that we have.
Yeah, they're like Houston, right? They're like, yeah, let's just see what we got.
We've got the pieces. We need to see this a few seasons and see how far it gets us before we do anything crazy.
We need to make the conference finals and then trade all our pieces.
Sacramento, Fox for Levine, reunite DeMar and Zach.
God, don't do that to Zach.
Don't do it to him. Yeah. I think Vooch goes to Golden State, though. I have a feeling that one is actually going to happen.
I think he's most likely to move from the Bulls pieces.
I do too.
I hope he moves because there's no value.
Remember how excited we were when they made that trade?
Yeah.
No, I was not.
I remember exactly.
Never valued.
I feel like we were excited because they actually did something.
Did something,
Like,
yeah.
No, I
That's
was
what it was.
confused. I was kind of confused, a little annoyed how excited Titus was for the Vooch trade.
I was
like,
surprisingly
Vooch
pumped.
is pretty good. He averaged 20 plus last
All-star,
couple of years.
2
All-star. And I'm like,
Chris was
no,
like, oh, you can have them.
no,
Yeah.
get this guy. No, okay.
I was like, as a
DeMar
third piece?
DeRozan, no.
As a third piece, it was,
Then it's like, well, so the Bulls just had like 4 third
you
pieces.
know what? When
Levine,
LeBron, when
DeMar, Vooch.
LaMelo was healthy.
When Lonzo was healthy.
Lonzo, when Lonzo was healthy,
Got the wrong ball, brother.
I couldn't remember him in the moment. When Lonzo was healthy, they were number 1 seed.
Yep, they were DeBalzac.
The Balzac. They had the Sticky Bandits with him and Caruso. What a
God,
time.
that was like the Spark Notes. That little glimmer of hope we had was like the Spark Notes version of what we had with Derrick Rose. Where like at least we got to experience Derrick Rose for like a couple of years.
Yeah.
Like the Bulls with Levine and Lonzo was like, like 3 months. And it was like, oh, it's over.
3 months of like, this is real, guys.
Yeah.
There's a chance.
Good times.
Good stuff.
All right, boys. That is it for us tonight. Follow us on social media at the Box Out Boys. Slide in those DMs. Let us know who your snubs are. Maybe who your team would be. Be sure to subscribe.
Julius Randle needs to get traded. Get him out of here.
Good luck with that,
Damn
buddy. Timberwolves made their trade, unfortunately for you. Be sure to subscribe, rate, and review on YouTube and Spotify. We very much appreciate that. All right, until next time.